all of that?
Yeah, I thought it was to follow up our Laker game. Another really good defensive effort. I think now in our 4 wins, our defense has been really solid. Another win at home, which is something that we've talked a lot about going into the season, protecting our home court a lot better than we did last year. The stat that jumps out to me more than anything is to win the rebound battle by 20. You go 58-38 and only allow that team 8 offensive rebounds. They're the number 1 offensive rebound team. They dominated us in game 1 in Salt Lake City. And for them to shoot 41 from the field, 25 from 3, and to only give up 8 offensive rebounds, I was so proud of our guys in that regard. The rebounding was on point tonight.
What are you thinking when Bones pulls up from 30 feet? Are you thinking they're good shots, or I'm just curious what goes through your head?
He's a different type player in this regard. When he sees one go in, the one playoff game we beat Golden State, he did 3 of those, 3 straight 30-foot pull-ups. And I felt he was playing the right way. And once he starts scoring, those are shots he can make. This is a different generation of NBA players, guys that have unlimited range. And obviously, Bones makes 7 to 12 tonight. We made 17 as a team. Michael Porter, 13 boards. DeAndre, 13 boards. So we got contributions from a lot of people tonight. And that's what good teams do. They protect their home court, and they get a lot of people helping and pulling in the right direction. But another game where our defense allowed us to get the lead and hold on for the win.
You mentioned Michael Porter Jr.'s rebounding. Did you think maybe tonight he did a better job of boxing out as opposed to simply just rising above and bringing it down?
Yeah, against that team, you can't just try to rise above. That's why they're the best offensive rebound, because they're relentless on the glass. And something you hear us preaching as coaches all the time is stop ball watching. Find a body, hit a body. Because if you just admire the shot, as you're doing that, they're crashing right behind you. So I felt that, Michael, 9 defensive boards, Nikola 7, Bruce 4, DeAndre 9, Jeff 4, Christian 4. We had a lot of guys being active on the defensive glass, because a lot of people think defensive rebounding is the big's job. No, it's a 5-man unit. We call it gang rebounding. We need all 5 on the glass, and we had a lot of really good examples of that tonight. How about Christian's block? Can we talk about that for a minute? I loved it. That was a hell of a play, and that kid's got some balls on him. I love it. He's a tough kid, not afraid, makes a hell of a play. I can already tell he's become a crowd favorite because of how hard he plays. People respect people that work hard. You might miss a shot, you might make a mistake, but if you play hard, people are going to root for you. And Christian's a great example of that.
Do moments help define players?
I think moments help define life. Life is about moments. Games are about moments. And I think, for Christian, he's had very early in his NBA career, 6 games in, he's had some pretty special moments already. At Golden State, this guy goes out there and plays really well. And tonight against, a team that was a little undermanned, they're going through some health and safety protocols, it sounds like, but, we all go through those things. But Christian is definitely stepping up and earning every minute he gets.
Beyond Bones' shooting, do you think you found something with MPJ going out early, and then that second unit with DJ, Bones, Christian, Jeff, and MPJ? Do you think you found something there?
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to do. It's really been weird. I was just joking with Bruce. He's won a game for us as a starting 1. He's won a game with us as a starting 2, and he's won a game with us as a starting 3. But what I realized early on is that we have to have a starter on the floor at all times if possible. Foul trouble, injuries, minute restrictions sometimes make that a little bit harder, but the reason I get Michael out around the 6-minute mark, between 7 and 6, is to get him back with that second unit. So Bones can score, Michael can score, Jeff and DJ can do the dirty work, and Christian just does a little bit of everything. So, yeah, I think that second unit is going to get better and better as we play.
Does DJ have the green light from 3 now?
Well, we just gave out 2 Defensive Player of the Games. We actually had 2 chains, so not the rapper, but we have 2 chains. And we gave 1 to Christian, 1 to Bruce. And Peyton Watson was a reigning shooting belt champion, and I took it from Peyton and gave it to DJ. And I said, DJ, let's keep you at 100% the whole year, meaning don't take any more.
With regards to Christian, how much do you attribute his success or good play early on in the league to where he played in college and kind of that program and the ability to kind of plug in and play him through 6 games so far?
I think it's who he is. I think it's how he's been raised. I think it's him being a winner in high school, 3-time state champion. I think playing for a guy like Bill Self is always going to help you out as you move forward into the NBA. Bill Self being a Hall of Fame coach and a hell of a coach. But you can do all those things, but if you don't have your own intangible things like Christian does, maybe you're not able to take advantage of the situation he has. And what I mean by that is he has mental toughness. He's got, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of self-belief, self-confidence. So I think you put all that into a mixing pot and you have a young man who's making the most of a terrific opportunity on a good team.
Coach, in the third quarter when the lead was getting cut down, Jamal Murray hit 2 threes and had some nice buckets. What was it? Was it nice to see him just kind of get into one of those rhythms in that third quarter and help push the lead back?
Yeah, I mean that's those moments are so important for Jamal right now. You know, we all expect NBA players to have supreme confidence at all times. I mean, Jamal is working his way back into form. And so even in the second half against the Lakers, he hit that 1-3. That was big for him. And to see it go in, he needs to see the ball go in. For him to go 2 of 4 from 3 tonight, 5 of 9 from the field, every shot he makes is only going to give him a little bit more confidence as he works his way back to the player we all know he's going to be at some point. So, yes, those moments are big for Jamal.
Coach, a couple of desirable results here, even through that, despite that, what's one thing or a couple of things that still stand out to you that you guys need to clean up going forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to start with the defense. I mean, you look at the numbers tonight, 101 points allowed, 41 from the field, 25 from 3. Those numbers are great. We only put them on the foul line 19 times. Tonight was a real improvement, not just from the first time we played this team, but just in our first 5 games. So there's definitely growth moving in the right direction, but we just have lapses at times where we just really, whether it's closing a quarter, whether it's we get up and we start playing the scoreboard and allowing teams to get out in transition, allowing teams to score way too easy in the paint. They had 54 in the paint tonight. So I think transition and paint defense are 2 of the things that we have to continue to work on and improve upon, and I have a very confident belief that we will.
Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate everybody.